Hey guys, welcome to Muscle Memory. My name's Malcolm. We have a very special guest, King Hoka. How are you, man?
I'm doing good, brother. How about yourself, man?
It's an absolute delight just to be here at Reality Wrestling. We're going to see you in a big match tonight. I just want to talk more about you, though. For people that haven't seen you wrestle before, who are you?
So everybody always asks that question, but you're going to tap in. We're going to have the footage for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? Me versus Zilla tonight. So it's a big match. Who am I, man? It's King Hoka, man. I'm in representation of my people, Kingdom of Tonga. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's really big to just take this to the next level for our Tongan people, you know, to create a light for our people to, you know, have the younger ones come up and, you know, take over after I'm done. So, and the other Tongans that are wrestling right now. So that's just the biggest thing for me right now. And I've only been in this game for about 2 years now. So, you know, it's just finding myself more and more each time that I'm in the business. And that's just about it, man.
That's amazing. And, like, you're at the right spot at Reality Wrestling. You know, Booker T obviously owns the company. What's it like working with someone like Booker T?
Man, brilliant. You know, to be around a mind like that is you can't take that for granted. You know what I mean? You got to really take in all of it and utilize this opportunity just to even be here. You know, in my opinion, it's the best promotion in the world right now. And I'm just right where I need to be, you know. So to be around Book, shout out to Booker T, you know, just his mind is just brilliant, man. It's just helped me in my game to better me in the ring, but also outside of the ring as well. So, you know, he's just a great mind to be around.
That's amazing, man. And, like, even talking about your culture, being in Tongan and whatnot, I feel like a lot of wrestling fans nowadays, when they watch, like, modern television, they see the bloodline, they always assume that they're obviously connected because of the faction that they're in. Obviously, there's a difference between Tongans and Samoans. Could you explain that for people that maybe just, honestly, just don't know?
Yeah, so there's a connection in a lot of ways between Tongans and Samoans, for sure. But in the real world, like, we're close together now, you know what I'm saying? But what a lot of people don't realize is that the Tongan Empire was real, and you know that the Tongan people used to run of all of the Pacific Islands, you know, back in the day. So there was like a little separation there. So for me as a wrestler coming into this in the very real world and in the world of wrestling is to shine that light on our people that, you know, we were those guys, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of similarities as well at the same time, but for our people as Tongan people, man, like, you know, we were giants. So it's like, it's time to just like I said, it's on me, it's on my shoulders, you know, as a younger wrestler coming up to really take that Tongan dynasty to the next level, and that's what I plan on doing.
That's amazing. And, like, maybe when you're younger watching wrestling and seeing, like, Tongans that are represented on television, like a Haku and whatnot, what do you think about seeing people that look just like you that are on television?
Man, it's amazing, you know, just being less than 1% of the world, Tongan or Samoan, you know, or Hawaiian or Fijian, etc. It's an amazing feeling to see your people, you know, winning at the end of the day. But like I said, when it comes to, you know, storytelling and storyline, like, I want to be able to tell that story of, like, the Tongans and Samoans, you know, versus one another, because it was a real thing, you know, so I don't see a better time to tell that than now.
I think a lot of people might also ask the question, like, oh, are you related to so-and-so because of maybe certain reasons? Are you related to anyone that's in this business right now, or are you really the first generation of your family getting into this?
Yeah, people get that a lot. I get a lot of mix up with a lot of them, but no, I'm not related to any of those guys. I'm starting my own thing, you know, within my own family. A lot of people don't know that I am Samoan and Tongan, so it's like I'm a mix of both, so I call myself like a hybrid pretty much. So best of both worlds, but in this case, you know, representation of my Tongan people. But yeah, man, that's just pretty much it.
Can you explain the culture significance of you versus Zilla tonight, Tongan versus
our first king, King Tupo, and he overruled all the islands, you know, all of the Pacific Islands. And that's what a lot of people don't know until, you know, Samoa got fed up and, you know, we went to war and then it eventually became peace. And now what you see in today's day day and age is that, you know, we're together. So that's just the thing is I just want to tell that story so bad, man. So
no, I'm very interested, man. And like we talked before, and we're gonna do a documentary on your life and your culture and whatnot, just so more people that can become aware of Tongan culture and wrestling, and then just about you in general, just seeing like what you're going through in your journey of being a pro wrestler. What are some of your goals in this business?
To leave an impact, you know, to leave an impact, not just on my people, but to just leave an impact to all those younger kids out there. You know, I'm a father of 2 beautiful little girls, Mason and Fallon. Just leaving a legacy behind that's unforgettable, and that they can carry on, you know, and then make their own legacy. So that's just the biggest thing with that I want to get out of this business is just, you know, be the best version of myself, you know, and the world is going to see real soon, for sure. King Hoka, you know, be on the lookout. I'm being dead serious. So, yeah, that's that.
I feel it. I like the intensity. I like that. You've had a few tryouts for the WWE. Is that your goal in this business, to get to the WWE? And what did you get out of those tryouts that you had for the company?
Oh, man. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know. I had 3 WWE tryouts. Learned a crap ton on all 3 of them. But, yeah, absolutely, man. That's the goal, man. Of course that's the goal, you know, is to be in the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? So WWE is definitely the goal, for sure.
And you were training with in the dungeon with Natalia and I believe Tyson Kidd as well. What do you get out of training with those guys? Obviously, they're like great technical wrestlers, obviously well-known TV stars. What do you get out of working with those kind of names? Oh, man,
elevate, you know, just to be around guys like Dawkins, to be around guys like Adonis, shout out B-Fab, you know, as well. Like, just to be around those guys of mine, like Natty, TJ, you're only going to get better around people like that. And not even just with wrestling, but just in life in general. Like, just to piggyback off of what we're talking about Booker T, is, you know, they're just great human beings too as well. So it's like, it's not just about wrestling, it's about being a great individual, and that's what I want to surround myself with.
That's amazing, man. And a final message for the people watching that are now becoming aware of who you are and understanding, like, oh, like this guy is going to be like a scene in this wrestling business. For people that aren't already a fan of you and haven't seen you wrestle before, what can they expect now going forward?
They can expect the best version of me, and that's that. They're going to get nothing less than that. You're going to get your tickets worth. And, yeah, shout out to all them Tongans out there. And, you know, it's time for us to not be in the shadow of any Samoans, man. It's time to, you know, for us to separate and tell that story and trying to put the Tongans on the map.
That's amazing, man. Where can they find you on social media? They're not already following you.
King Hoka, #1. That's where you can find me, man. Big T's.
There it is. Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate it. Of course. Guys, my name is Malcolm. This is Muscle Memory, and we're out.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a MuscleManMalcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a MuscleManMalcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. Hey.